Okay, YouTube, here I go again showing you how to. Today we're going to make a little home fries. I want to show you the fast and easy way how to do a home fries. It's like the same fries you could find at any restaurant you could eat for breakfast. You know, the main breakfast right now in America is home fries. Hey, bacon. Who don't like bacon? They eat sausage with scrambled eggs. Yeah, that's the main breakfast right now. If you don't eat meat or whatever, no bacon, nothing, then when you go to a restaurant, you say, "Can I have home fries and scrambled egg, please?" Well, that's what I'm gonna show you how to make fast and easy. Here we go. I will set my camera down, try to get every shots here that I want to do. This is going to be my working board here, where I will start doing my cutting, and I'll show you how to peel the potato. Home fries is made really basically by potato, right? So here we go. Home fries is really potato. I'm going to grab a potato here, show you how to peel it, and this is how we're going to do. This is a fast example. Now, I love to use a peeler. If you use this peeler here, it's even better when you use a peeler. Some people, they use a knife. But when you use a knife, you tend to, if you look carefully here, you tend to cut most of the potato out. You know, you're not getting a good cut. You're just wasting the potatoes. So, fast and easy, you could pick this up at any let's say a hardware store. Well, in a sense you could get this at a hardware store, but I would say mostly you could get it like a bed and bath store or a home department store. Okay, I'll show you now how to get this potato done. I get it right now. Okay, now this is how you peel a potato. Bam. You peel the potato just like this. You're just basically taking out the skin, and if you look carefully, you're only getting the skin off, not the I would say the meat or the flesh of the potato, right? The natural potato stays there. That's the yum 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 part that you're gonna eat. You don't want to eat this, except there's another way. Some people they would like roast the potato. Then you could scrub this off, scrub the skin, make sure you scrub most of the outside, and you're gonna have partially a bit of skin left on the potato itself, and then you can roast that. Hey, it's gonna be good for you too, good vitamin. Now, okay, I'm trying to show you here what I did so far. Okay, I'm peeling the potato here. This is what you do. It takes a little time. You have patience. You have fun. And when you finish, you know, you're going to enjoy this meal. Now, this is what you do. Now, I do the potato. Doesn't matter if you have 1 and 2 pieces left. Remember, I told you the skin is not bad. It's not going to kill you. Okay, now this is how you cut this potato for home fries. You cut back. You use the knife. Cut. You cut, alright? I basically had done all these things before, but I want to show you what I did. You cut again. You cut in half. Now when you have 2 halves like this in the potato, you strip it down. 1, 2, give it 3 more cut, and then you cut it in squares. So this is what make your home fries. You have like diced squares. Doesn't have to be even, because when you start eating it, it's going to be different in your mouth, right? Okay, 1, 2. See, there we go again. So you cut in half. You cut half, put it flat, then you cut 3 times, then turn it around, cut across. So you end up with the squares, all right? With the diced squares, I would say. Now you take this after rinsing it. You take it and you go right over here. Now I had some water boiling here, if you could see. I had some water boiling, and I throw salt, a bit of salt before I put the potato. When the water boils, I throw the potato in. Now this is the finished potato here, and that's the same diced potato here that I cut. I throw it in the boiling water with a little bit of salt, because it's potato, it needs salt, alright? So now you make your cooking more easier. Now I'll show you. Now I'll drain this, and I will get it started to put my little seasoning, and hey, home fries is ready. Alright, fast and easy way for you here. Now I come back here to my process here. This is where I'm going to drain this potato. Now, not necessary you need a strainer, What you could do also is you could just put the cover on. You put a cover on the pot, and when you put a cover on, all you got to do is turn. You drain it down. If you're comfortable with the cover, fine. For me, it's okay. I don't mind. Maybe after doing it for so many times, then I feel good about it. No, no big deal. Okay, now this is the secret. I'm gonna show you the secret here. I'm gonna use the same pot to finish off my cooking. Okay, yeah, I'm all excited over the food here. I'll finish my thing here. Okay, this is the potato here. I already drained it. See, it's still smoking. It's hot. You want to get it when it's hot, so you get a better fry of this potato. Now, what I will do, it's simple. This is ready for me to fry. Now I'll come back here, put it back. I'm not gonna have my stove on as yet. I want this to have a little come down to a little bit of coolness, actually coming close to room temperature, so I could start building the ingredients without roasting them. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you. All I need now is shallots. When I say shallots, I could use scallions. Scallions is not bad, okay? So I will use scallions. You can use scallions, you can use onion. You can use scallions, you could use onion. You also could use a little bit of garlic would help. Would give it a flavor, alright? Garlic would give it a flavor also. I'm trying to get me here some onions, right? Now look at this. I'm going to get me, this is how I cut the onions. Now, you got this onion here. You're going to do like this. You're going to cut. You're going to cut here. This is, I'm basically using half of the onions here. Cut the other end here. Now, these are the heads of the onion. You don't want to, we're not going to eat this. This do not give you a good tasty flavor, of course not. So we're gonna throw this away. This is gonna go into the garbage. And same we're gonna do with the, you could call this potato peel, or hey, simple, the skin. Now we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Go over here. Push this in. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do this onion here. I'm gonna peel this onion. Remember, if it was a wrong onion that you already had, all you gotta do is slice it up in 2 halves, which will be like this. Put the other half aside. Now, to get a nice, fast, chippy cut, you want not too fine cut, you want to have the texture of the onion. All you gotta do is take the knife, pull it halfway. Pull the knife halfway across. Look what I'm doing here. Across the onion. You don't want to cut it completely out, okay? Then, see, I left this piece here on the onion. That's to give me a grab, so the onion stays stabilized. Then I cut down. Seems like a lot of work, but it's not. You cut. Keep cutting down in strips. Depends on what size you needed. You cut down. Then, when you finish, you have all your cuts. You have across and you have downwards. All you got to do now is take your knife and come back like this. There you go. Nice and easy cut. You call this a fast and easy way to cut onions. You could basically do your garlic like this. Then at the end of it, you could just come back down like this and have fun with the ends. How nice and easy. You have a nice texture. This is what you're looking for. You don't want too fine. Now you could always go like this if you want it finer, which I will show you. Never mind, it's how you like to eat your onion. If you like to taste that onion naturally, or you want to just cut it down, all you got to do is this. Now you run the knife 1 time over to the left, 1 time to the left, and you go back 1 time to the right. This is good for those. If you don't want to use a food processor, you could simply, this is it. This is perfect for that food that we're going to make now, that home fries. At this point here, we have basically everything is done here. This is basically what we need for the home fries. You can put some garlic if you want, but you know, you're making a regular home fries, restaurant style. So now this is done. We could actually, you could put it in a plate. You could put it in a little saucer, any bowl that you're comfortable with. I'll put this like this, man. See? Now this is ready. My saucer is ready with my onions. You know, make sure you take your little bits and everything out. Depends on what bowl you work with. Now this is done. This is the onions. All right. Now I'm gonna be going back now to this potato. Remember I told you this is already drained. Now I can put my stove on. I turn the stove on. You could put the stove on high because you don't want to roast this. You want to basically have like a dry fried. You're dry frying this boiled potato, diced potato, so it could have the texture of home fries. It's not French fries, it's home fries. All right. Now ingredients, here we go. We're ready to go with the ingredients. Simple as this. The onions we chopped, we're gonna come back here, throw the onions in. See? Just like that. Meantime, you have high heat on. That's gonna start caramelizing the bottom of the potato, and it's gonna start infusing the onions to bring out sweat the onions out a little bit. Now from that you could add in a little bit of garlic powder. Okay, remember I told you about the garlic. Well, you could put some garlic powder, no big deal. Give it a little flavor. That's if you like garlic. This is just not too much. You don't want too much of it. And basically, this home fries is really made also with, you need ground black pepper. That's to give it a flavor and a nice preparation in the plate. It looks beautiful in the plate. It gives a nice attraction. How to say? I don't want to use some words for you that I would make up myself, but it gives a very appetizing dish. All right, so that you could enjoy that meal by illusion and imaginations. Now to get this going, to get everything really cooked up in this potato, we need to add some butter. That's the secret. Don't put regular oil, put butter, right? Now I'm gonna just rest that there. Come back here. We got butter. This is your butter here. Now what you may want to do is take, you got some butter here. You're gonna take maybe, depends on the potato, right? We got about 1.5 pounds potato there, so we're gonna use about, you eyeball this. This is just about eyeballing. We use 1 tablespoon that is, and another. Put 2 tablespoons butter. Kind of a fatty, but this is what makes home fries tasty. All right, because here even the tablespoon is talking to the pot. You know what the tablespoon just said? Oh baby, I'm hungry. Okay, so that's that. Now we got the butter in. Now next step, we're going to be turning this up. You're going to be mixing up. You want to mix this up tirely. All right, now you can hear the sizzling of the home fries. The butter now is going to make it loosen up. It's going to give it that not gluey. It's not going to make it stick together as much. Home fries is about sticking together, but at the same time you don't want it to be like a pancake. You don't want it to be like a mashed potato. No, that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for a nice texture of home fries. When you eat it, you must taste the flavor. Now remember, we add salt in the water before it boiled, and then it boiled with the salt. At this point here, we may want to taste it. If you don't have enough salt, if it doesn't have enough salt, you could add some at this point here. Okay, you have the butter here. You don't want to put too much butter because you want to keep your cholesterol level down. At the same time, you don't want to not enjoy the dish. You don't want to not enjoy the dish. So at the same time, you have to get it. Now you could see, if you could look carefully there, you could see that black pepper inside of it. We'll pick some up here. You can see the black pepper texture. You could see that onion, and that will look wonderful and taste wonderful in the dish. Now I'm gonna give it a little taste here. Remember I told you, as a cook now, you may want to, you know, sneak a little piece to make sure your pot tastes good. Yes, if it tastes good, what you do, if it tastes good, then what does JIMBOY say? JIMBOY Sammy says, it's hot. If it tastes good, it's hot. JIMBOY Sammy says, put it in your stomach. Nice, salty. The salt is wonderful, so you're good here. This is basically done with high heat here. Remember I told you, high heat. You got high heat going there. You want to turn it back one more time. Don't want to overturn this because you don't want it to become mashed potato. Nice texture. At this point you can put a little scallion, and it's up to you now how you like home fries. Simple as this. Okay, I'm gonna go back this over, then you take your pot off. This is ready to eat with bacon, or if you don't like meat, or if you don't like bacon and so forth, even chicken, anything you feel to eat this with. You make yourself a scrambled egg. Next time I show you how to make a fast scrambled egg to go with the home fries, and you're ready to eat scrambled eggs and home fries, restaurant style with bacons and so forth. This is done. What I did from beginning, I cut the potato, peel the potato, I cut it up into dices. After dicing the potato, in my boiling water with some salt to give it flavor, I added the diced potato into the boiling water, let it boil for approximately 10 minutes. Then you checked it to make sure it's not too soft. Then after that I drained it. When I drained the water off, I brought it back to the pot. Then I diced the onions, put it in the plate, come back with some butter, put the potato back in the pot, high heat to stir fry the potato. I then added the onion into the potato. I added some garlic powder. I added some black pepper and some butter. It depends how much potato you want to use. You could add your butter to suit your visibility there, suit your taste. You don't want to add too much butter. You don't want it to be too fatty, but it must be tasty. Stir it up a few times. Have a taste to make sure the salt is okay. Then you're ready to serve. This is good with scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, even chicken. Or if you're not a meat eater, then eggs and potato alone. If you're not an egg eater, then hey, potato alone. This is home fries, restaurant style. I hope you did enjoy it. And hey, if it looks good, put it in your stomach. Thank you.